Okay, let's pull this head. Pull this head right now. Keeping it quiet, keeping it quiet. So we got the Drop Master on, and I got my Miracle. Tape and dope, tape and dope. And that's what I do, tape and dope. God number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, don't be dropping stuff. I'll take this up. This up. Sit, boo-boo. Okay, that's a little high. Okay, thank you. If I hold that up like that. Here we go. Here we go. Wind that all the way down. Come on, baby. The Drop Master. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay, let me get a new head. Cut. Okay, I got a new head here. I'm losing suction. You can hear it losing suction, so I gotta hurry. Okay. Get some more suction here. Here we go. Okay. There you go. The Drop Master. I hope this is the right skirt. Shit. Okay, let's cut this for a second. Cut. Okay, hopefully this is the right skirt. No, it's not. Damn it, Jim. So I gotta replace this skirt right here. Okay, I'm gonna work without gloves, sissy mitts. So we're gonna pull this and change the skirt. Change that skirt. Oh shit. Rookie mistake by not checking that skirt because the second piece was missing. Okay, now I can slow down. And make sure your heads are going the right way. There you go. Yeah, I got a little water on the ground. Run that skirt all the way up. Pop that on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, baby. There we go. Okay, that's better. Beautiful. Little hole up there, but that's okay. That's better than it being up in the ceiling. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, we're dragging our material to this location. This time I'm going to change the skirt up there. Do everything up there. So got my tape. Got my Miracle. Prefab my Miracle with some dope and tape. I know a lot of people just want to use dope, but this is all for peace of mind. Throw that out of there. Get that in there. Tape and dope, tape and dope. All right. And I think we're ready. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. I usually put these right there like that. Oh, I need that, you big dummy. We'll do this, channel locks. Okay, here we go. Take this, put that like that, this like that. Damn it, Jim. Good thing I'm not working in a glass house. Okay, we're ready. Here we go. Stick that right there for a minute. Get this all ready. Here we go. Okay, I got my new skirt in my pocket here. Okay, let's get a new head. Okay, I got a new head here. So we'll stick that in. Tighten that up. One more. I don't have to tighten it too tight because there's no fire pump or anything here. So get that crescent back in your pocket. Take this out. Drop this down. These tiles can be a booger sometime. There we go. Okay. That's what you're supposed to look like. Beautiful, beautiful. Not too bad, not too dirty. Okay, there's one more, I think, around here somewhere. Let's go find it. Okay. Looks like that's it. Was there only two? Oh, there's three. Okay. Yeah, you gotta be careful because some of these are glued on, but not. Looks like they're all on. Wow. Gotta love it. Okay. Okay, I got them all. I did that last one. I didn't want to film that last one. So 3 heads that were too high, and they all look in good shape. And I clipped you on. This little clip goes right here, so I don't know what you can see. It's kind of hard to get the right camera view. So, well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these miracle adventures with the Shop-Vac, or Drop Master. That's the word. All right, you know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. I just finished putting those miracles on the heads, and wouldn't you believe it? Let me go show you. There's that Drop Master, a giant vacuum cleaner for fire sprinklers. I chain it up to the door like that so no one will walk away. But I filled this thing up, I changed the gauge, and now I have to drain it again, because that's a bad 3-way valve. There's an arrow on these things. You got to make sure that that arrow is going the right way. So I don't know if this thing's ever worked. There's the old gauge that I changed out. So believe it or not, I got to drain it again. What a waste of water. And we're going to fix that 3-way valve. So I'm going to put you on the head with my old clip, and let's change that out. Make a couple videos out of one. How about that? You know the drill, do you? Okay, if you listen hard enough, you can hear this thing sucking. So that's a good thing. Let's see if I can pull this off with my channel locks. You hear that suck? Yeah, I like when that sucks. But I want to leave that bag on because this water pulls up and goes right here. So this is a good thing to do here, is always have that water sock on there. So let's see if I can still hear water running through this thing. Here's my channel locks. Let's see if I can lefty loosey, righty tighty. Let's see if this whole thing, now of course that's going to come off. I'd like to take this off. There we go. Oh, I want to take this gauge off. Darn it. I have my channel locks here, or crescent wrench is the right term. Okay, so I'm adjusting this. Get that light just right. I guess I can close that valve even though it doesn't work. I don't know what's going on, but it would not fill up. So we're going to do that. Do that. And get ready with my other valve here. Always be ready. Always be ready. Here's my new 3-way valve. I'm going to have to charge them for this because this stuff's not free. I'll close that and I'll get ready to slam and jam it, as we call it. Oh, that's not bad at all. Look at that. Hardly any water coming out of that at all. So I like that. So we'll slam and jam. Slam and jam. Okay, there you go. Now I can close that main drain. Okay, give it a little persuasion. All right, we're good. Tighten up that nut. You see how I'm tightening up that nut? Okay, that's tight. Now we got that tight. Now we're going to stick our channel locks on here. Our channel locks, crescent wrench. Put that down a little bit. Damn it, Jim. See, what's happening is I'm going right through this hoop and it's not going in my pocket. So that's the second time today, and not the first time either. So we're going to give this a new gauge and a new three-way valve. So hopefully this thing will fill up now. We'll open that valve up. I open it all the way and back it off a little. Oh, I need a little plug for that, don't I? So we'll take the plug out of this old valve. And nothing has to be super tight because it's brass, right? And all of a sudden it just stopped on me, so I guess I'm going to have to go super tight. All right, there it is. Now we got to get this plug out. So you got to get your channel locks on there. Let's get you in the sun so you can see what I'm doing. Channel locks, plug. There we go. Yeah, that's a bad valve. There's my plug. Again? Damn it, Jim. Okay, let's Teflon this. Teflon is your best friend. Don't ever let anybody tell you, look at, that's why it could have been plugged. Do you see all that junk in there? Yeah, that orifice might be plugged, so we'll get that off of there. All right, let's stick that in there. And we'll take this and tighten it up just a little bit. You know, you don't have to be super tight. It's brass, so that brass will not leak. And then if it leaks, you can always tighten it up a little bit. It ain't hurting anything. So that's open and it's backed off. The drain is closed. The flow switch is pegged way up there. I don't know if you can see it. I got it pegged with a pencil. All right, let's fill this thing up. Now that gauge should go down a little, or go up. Always fill it slow. Okay, here we go. We're bleeding out air out the inspector's test. So this is trash. Here's their old records. We can tie those on somewhere if you want. Yeah, all that is scrap metal now. So we'll pull this off. Leave that there. All right, let's go shut that inspector's test. Let's go. So there's a brand new fire hydrant that they just broke out. I let the guy use my water key. So let's go make sure all the air is blown out. Always want to get the air out of the system. You don't want to have a leak because all that air is trapped in the fire sprinkler system. Now, a lot of new fire sprinkler systems, I've said this in the past, they have the test and drain right there. So there's no way to get the air out really unless they have air relief valves, and a lot of people don't. So you can hear that we're blowing water through here. I'll be quiet and you can hear. You hear it. Still blowing air out. And of course I got a water sock here because just for looks. You really don't want water going into that little crack of the building, but it doesn't matter. But this is a good inspector's test because it's right here next to this electrical panel. So why do they do this to me? I don't know. Always putting electrical and water together. But now we're just waiting for that water to pour out of there. You hear it. Yeah. What we're doing is getting all the water out of that. All the high spots. So, and then after we're done, we'll reset that alarm panel. Always got to do that. Alright, I hear the water coming through. You'll never get all the water out, or all the air out. But that sounds like it's done, doesn't it? See, there's a little more air, but like I said, that'll be doing that all day. You can't get all the air out. So let's go ahead and close this inspector's test valve and be done with this one. Okay. Yeah, why do they put this water next to the electrical valve? I don't know. Electrical valve. Electrical panel. Okay, I'm going to leave that. We're going to go check our work. I guess I can pull this off. I'm done here. And there's a little bit of water that's just all in the bottom of the line, so nothing to see here. Roll this up because you'll be reusing this. Always reuse this water sock. A lot of guys throw it away after every turn, but I guess they're made of money. They don't care. Okay, that should stop draining. I'll check it in a little bit. Let's just crank on it one more time. Let's crank on it one more time. Oh yeah, that's shut. And I'll look at that in a minute. Okay, now we're going to go look at that gauge, and it should be working. If not, well, I did all I can do. I changed the gauge, I changed the 1/4 inch three-way valve, and if it's still plugged up, well then, I guess next time I'm out here and the building is drained, I will stick something in that 1/4 inch hole. Okay, hopefully that gauge is moving up. Let's go look. Alright, let's see my camera. Is it filming? Oh yeah, we're filming, I think. Alright. Come on, baby. Don't make me drain this twice. I don't know if that's plugged up or what. Wow. Yeah, that should be moving. I don't know what's going on. Alright. If this is, I'm going to have to stick something in there because that's brand new. So let's find out. Okay, I'm draining it again because that gauge was not going up. So I'm going to have to stick some wire in there. Wow, no wonder it wasn't coming out before. Oh shit, my sock isn't hooked up. Here's what I'm talking about. You see how that water's running back? This water sock wasn't hooked up. Damn it, Jim. Always something. Now my gloves are falling into the water. Now I gotta go open that inspector's test again. So now I gotta get a piece of wire and stick it in there. This is turning into more than I thought it would be. Isn't it always something? Nothing is easy, I tell you. If you ever think something is easy, just getting out of bed is not easy. So let's go down and shut off this inspector's test. I'm going to take you off the helmet for a while. And of course I already took my water sock off, so we're just going to do it with no water sock. Oh well. So now I got to stick a piece of wire in that 1/4 inch hole. Guess it's not going to hurt anything here. Alright. So like I said, this was supposed to be a small job. Now I've drained it down 3 times. That's right. And I got a little sweat on my lip because I'm working. You know, I'm here 8 hours a day and they expect me to work too? Come on. All right, well, let's unplug that orifice, as they say. Okay, it is apparent that there is water still running through it, and I have this 1/4 inch bit. So I'm going to take this all apart again because, like I said, this is the 3rd time. Can you see me right there? I think so. Always something, isn't it? So there should be some pressure right behind this thing. Okay, the drain's all the way open. I opened the drain all the way, so that right there there you go. Yeah, that was plugged, wasn't it? Oh, I got all over my camera lens. Yeah, that was plugged up. So that gauge I turned out was okay, and I'm sure that other valve was okay. I got my finger over this right now. So I made a little bit of mess here, but so let's see if I can work one-handed. Look at that. Come on. I gotta try to Teflon this. So yeah, there was that 1/4 inch orifice was plugged. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, now I can hear it sucking. All right. That's what we want right there. Okay, camera, how wet did you get? Okay, now we did it. Now I can stop draining this. Leave all that water in there. Let's stop that water from coming out. Now we'll go. Everything is, sorry for the shakiness. I got you one-handed here. I'm holding you with one hand. I'm working with the other. So now we can tighten this up with the old crescent wrench. All right, you see that? I think I'll just leave it right there like that. Should I go around again? Okay, just because you're watching, I will. All right, I'll leave that at a little bit of an angle for short people. I'll even wipe it down. There's the mess I made. Not too bad. But yeah, that thing was plugged. So that little 1/4 inch I changed out, I didn't have to because it was plugged right there with just junk. So it's always something. Okay, let's turn this baby back on. We still got our pencil in the flow switch. And you know to turn everything on slow. We're not in a hurry. We're in a hurry, but you don't want to get in a hurry filling these things up. So how I unplugged it, I just stuck that bit into that orifice. So now that gauge should, keyword should, start to climb. All right, let's go shut the inspector's test. Deja vu. How many times have I done this? Quite a few times. All right, well, we're just gonna walk on back. Oh, did I ever say nothing's easy? Okay, well, if I keep cutting this camera off at 1 minute, well, I can make a whole bunch of YouTube shorts. That's right, coming up with content is not easy. So I have shorts and I have longs. And right now you're going to be able to see that air come out of here this time. There you go. And it shouldn't have that. We didn't drain it all the way down. So there you go. I can feel confident now that most of the air is out because we didn't drain it all the way down. So there you go. Always get that air out if you can. Keyword, if you can. Okay, we're closing this inspector's test. We got the air out. What just fell? Oh, it's the handle. So the bolt came off the inspector's test. Can you see that? This handle will probably just come off. Sure does. Oh well. I don't see the bolt down there anywhere. I see something. What is that? But I don't see a little small bolt. Oh well. Nothing to... That's not my pin either. Alright. For the 3rd time, we're going to go watch that gauge climb. Like I said, well, you know what I said. Just getting out of bed. Okay. Well, this time, that gauge should actually work. Good thing is my next job, I have to wait till after lunch. So, I can hear this one filling up. But now, I do believe that this gauge is climbing like it should. There's the mess I made. Not too bad. You better climb this time. I don't know why it's not. I've already unclogged it once. I don't know what's going on. This is the last time I'm doing this because I got to do some more work here, so I'll have to unclog that again. I don't know what's going on. I'll tell you in a minute if it starts to climb. Wow, it's not working again. I'm going to have to take it apart again. I can't live with that. Let's close this again. I don't know why it keeps getting clogged up. Let's strain it down one more time. I'm going to keep this camera off. Oh, see, it's full. I just opened it all the way. So yeah, that thing's still clogged. Let me do this one last time. No more camera. It's just getting repetitive now. Damn it, Jim. Okay, Well, I took it apart again, and now we're just going to bleed some air out. I even have that closed, so this is kind of one of those things where I'm just going to open this up real quick. Damn it, Jim. Okay. Any air? Yeah, I can close that. I think we're good. All the air's out. Always something. Why is that camera messed up? Okay. Now this video's getting boring. Now I feel like that gauge is going up. I ran water through the valve. I stuck that old valve back on, and I stuck the old gauge back on because that wasn't the problem. So now you're gonna find out with me if we did all this for 3 times. 3 times. Come on. Let's go. This gauge should be going up. Is it? We'll find out. Looks like it's going up. I don't know. Always something. Always something. Okay. If you look close, that gauge is climbing slowly. So I replaced that and replaced that, and I ended up taking my new stuff back and replacing it all with some good stuff. Alright, the phone's ringing and that's climbing. Let's go. Okay, success. We're having a gauge climb. Finally. What a pain in the butt. I thought it was a bad gauge, and I changed the gauge out. And then I thought it was a bad valve, 3-way valve, and that changed out. And it ended up being this was plugged up. So I had to drain this thing 3 times. And now I'm missing my brake. Well, I'm not missing it, but yeah, you can hear this thing is filling up and the pressure is going. So wow. Okay. We'll call this one, like Carpetbagger says, in the bag. Nothing's easy. Let's give you a little outro and be done with this. You can see the gauge is going up, and away. Well, there you go. You can hear it filling up. And yeah, a whole bunch of nothing. Who shot John? So now I'm going to turn the valve all the way on and we'll call this one done. Well, as always, oh, look at, now I got to get the ladder off the truck and get that flow switch unpegged. I could climb up this thing, but I don't trust it. So let's just turn this valve all the way on. You hear it, I'll be quiet. And the reason we pegged that flow switch is we don't want any alarms going off scaring the employees. So let's turn this valve all the way on and be done. 1 minute clip. Okay, it's just about full. Now I can sleep at night. I mean, I could sleep at night because this thing is full. But if a fire marshal ever walked in here, he would have saw that gauge at 0 and thought it wasn't full. So you can hear the water's done, so we can turn this valve all the way on. Let's turn it on. You know you're watching me, so there you go. Beautiful. All right. Let's unpeg that flow switch. You don't need to see that. You've seen enough today. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these bad gauge, bad valve. Nothing was bagged, just clogged. Clogged. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. 1 minute clip, yeah.